Yeah, that's me. Can't believe I used to be that handsome either. Yeah,
This
great
is
times, though,
47-year-old
great times.
fireman Gary Taylor.
Yeah, and there's my dad, look, just before he retired. And
Gary has recently
this
come
here
under
next to my
fire
nan,
due to his
who was the
actions at a
second
blaze
ever
in
woman to
Braintree.
be employed.
He left a dog to burn and chose to save a pair of bonsai trees instead. We're here to ask him why.
Yeah, it was a fairly standard call out for us, you know. I've been in the fire service 20 years, mate, so I've seen most of it before. But when we got there, the house was fucked. The house was fucked. The only thing we could do was try and stop the fire spreading and burning the whole fucking village down. And if there's anyone still in the house, try and get them out and make sure they're safe and all right, you know what I mean? While the rest of the boys are getting the hoses out and everything, I get myself kitted up and I'm straight in the house. First room I go into is the living room downstairs. And fucking hell, mate, if there was anyone in there, there's no chance you're fucking getting them out, do you know what I mean? But yeah, so then I go into the kitchen, which is the only room on the ground floor that I haven't checked yet. And miraculously, it's actually quite untouched by the fire. But it's fucking coming, you know, so I better act quick. So I run in there and there's like half a meal, like an unfinished meal on the kitchen table. There's a couple of house plants on the windowsill, and I keep hearing this whimpering, like a dog whimpering, you know, like and that's exactly what it fucking was. It was a dog locked in a cage, whimpering in the corner of the room. So obviously, Mrs. fucking Smith or whatever her name is, has had half her dinner. She's rushed out for something, locked the dog up. Little was she to know that the house should be up in flames in a couple of hours. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I do what any rational human would do in that situation. I'm straight out there in the flesh. I've got the 2 bonsai trees under my arms, settle them down outside, make sure they're all right. I turn around, go to get the dog, but as soon as I turn around, fucking house has collapsed into itself, so there's nothing I could have done at that point. But yeah.
Gary's actions caused national uproar. The dog's owner, Janet, was brought to tears in front of the news cameras while asking for one thing: justice.
I wanted to see the man responsible behind bars. But most of all, I just want my little Harry back.
And that was that, you know. I went home, I didn't think too much of it, had a cup of tea, pot noodle, went to bed. But when I woke up, there was all this palaver on the news about some fireman, and I had about a dozen missed calls on the blower, so apparently some people weren't best pleased with my performance the previous day, and they thought I should have saved the dog instead, which I'm yet to understand, to be honest with you. But yeah, I've been a fireman 20 years, mate, right? I've been a fireman 20 years. I was trained to save as many lives as I can, right? Now, it's been a while since I was last in school, I'll give you that. But when I was there, they taught me that 2 was more than 1. I mean, has that changed since? Is 1 now more than 2? Has that changed?
So, what would you say in response to some of your critics who think that perhaps a dog's life is worth more than that of a bonsai tree?
Oh, what? Because the dog's an animal, that means it's worth more? And an animal's life's worth more than a plant's life, is it? You ain't some fucking vegan, are you? Mate, life is sacred, right? We're all equal at the end of the day. And that's that, in my opinion.
A nation's outrage, a woman's grief, and social media ridicule have proved no match for Gary's stubborn ethics. But a seemingly inevitable sacking, along with potential criminal proceedings, may prove to be one fire that Gary won't be able to put out.
dlal.